Through my eyes, I see it staring at me all the time. So I wish that it would leave my body.
Wish I could breathe like you, or breathe. I know the answer's out there. Won't you help me, please?
2009 marks the 9th year that the Donna M. Crandall Memorial Foundation has had the privilege of helping patients and families affected by cystic fibrosis. What started as my family's humble idea around a kitchen island has grown more than we could have ever dreamed possible. When we started the foundation, we hoped it would be a way to keep Donna's memory alive for her daughter Carrie Ann, who was only 14 at the time, and to ensure that our children, Donna's nieces and nephews, would never forget her. 9 years later, Donna's enduring spirit and determination continues to inspire our family and now motivates the thousands of new people who have heard her story. Created for someone we love, we are grateful for the chance to make a difference in the lives of so many special people. The 5 of us are overwhelmed by the generosity of all of you. Our supporters are a unique and loyal group. When you look around the room tonight, you probably see a lot of familiar faces. And that's because most of you have been with us since the beginning, contributing in your own special way each year. I think Donna would be delighted that because of her, every day someone smiles or a burden has been lifted. Raising $1 million for local CF families has been an exciting journey. Our road to the million has been blessed in many ways. Tonight we look back on that journey and we thank each of you for the important part that you have played in reaching that impressive number.
See, one day I breathe, I breathe, I breathe, I breathe like you. See, one day I breathe, I breathe, I breathe, I breathe like you.
I see the future, it seems so clear. One day I'll breathe like you.
When we began planning the work of the foundation, we decided to make life better for CF patients in the hospital by delivering paper gift bags and paying for TV services. We chose green bags to reflect Donna's Irish heritage, and later we named our annual gala the Emerald Eve because it sounded Irish too. We started with gift bags because we knew it was something our family could continue on our own if we weren't successful at fundraising. We are proud to tell you that gift bag number 900 will be delivered to Albany Medical Center this year, and that paper bags have been replaced with custom canvas totes embellished with the Donna Crandall logo. The first Emerald Eve was hosted by my sister Terry at her home. Back then, the cost of admission was a Beanie Baby or a DVD we could include in the gift bags. It's amazing to us that most of you that were at that first event are also here tonight. 9 years later, the foundation has become so much more than just green bags. Because of your generosity, we have been able to expand our mission. This year, we will dedicate $50,000 to alleviate financial challenges for those we serve. We will pay over $10,000 to make sure all patients have cafeteria vouchers, telephone and television services while they're hospitalized. Those visiting CF patients in the hospital will have free parking. We will provide all CF graduating seniors with a scholarship to use towards their first semester books. We will make sure that any patient admitted to the hospital over the holidays has a special family dinner, complete with china dishes and linens. We will make sure that any patient out-of-town family members has a hotel room available to them when they visit Albany Med. And finally, Donna's nieces and nephews will make sure a special gift will be waiting for patients visiting the CF clinic each summer.
Wish I could breathe like you, or breathe. Know the answers out there. Won't you help me, please? One day I'll breathe, I breathe, I breathe, I breathe like you. One day I'll breathe, I breathe, I breathe, I breathe like you.
Our foundation has become a vehicle for many who have been inspired to help our CF community. Last year, a little girl made chocolate lollipops for the first time and brought them to the CF clinic for patients. A neighborhood came together and packaged 50 tins of cookies for holiday clinic visits. A group of ladies gathered to knit and crochet blankets and slippers for patients that they'll never even get to meet. A treasured friend of ours made sure our Burke Bears had green sweaters to wear. Some elementary school children throughout the Capital District colored squares of fabric for quilts made especially for newly diagnosed patients. A lifeguard planned a swim-a-thon at a town pool during her summer vacation, while several different families organized various small events in memory of a loved one. A local club made special pillowcases, and friends collected travel-sized toiletries to include in our gift bags. Some volunteers decorated the CF waiting room at Albany Medical Center at the holidays and stocked the room with new books and magazines to help patients pass the time. Each gift of time and talent has really helped to brighten someone else's day.
The Emerald Eve is organized by siblings and considered our major annual fundraiser, but the foundation would never have reached $1 million without the fundraising efforts of many other groups. Last year, 2 women organized a golf tournament. Even though they never even knew Donna, they heard her story and wanted to help. An entire swim club organized their annual Swim Mania for our benefit, an idea originally created by Donna's best friend 9 years ago. A locally owned jewelry store held its annual financial promotion for our benefit. And 2 patients, in spite of their personal struggles with CF, each organized a poker run and snowmobile ride, raising tens of thousands of dollars for the foundation. Each year, we have had many people send us a donation out of the blue. We have received donations people thoughtfully sent to the foundation in lieu of anniversary presents, wedding flowers, or in memory of loved ones. Reaching the $1 million milestone is your accomplishment too. Each of you here tonight helped us get to that number. Thank you to all of you who year after year have donated a silent auction item for this event. We appreciate all of our friends, old and new, who are always willing to buy just one more raffle ticket or place just one more bid on an auction item to bump up our bottom line. Large or small, each donation allows us to help someone else. How your donation helps? $10 buys a visitor parking pass. $25 buys a phone card to help keep families connected. $50 pays for a cafeteria voucher. $100 pays for one night in a hotel for an exhausted parent. $200 creates one more legendary foundation gift bag. $250 pays for non-covered medical expenses. $500 allows a patient to become current with his or her electric bill. $750 pays down the outstanding medication bill with the online pharmacy, and $1,000 pays a family's outstanding mortgage bill.
One day I'll breathe, I'll breathe, I'll breathe, I'll breathe like you. One day I'll breathe, I'll breathe, I'll breathe, I'll breathe like you. I see the future, it seems so clear, but one day I'll breathe like you.
Donna was acutely aware that many CF patients are overwhelmed by the financial constraints associated with CF. The cost of this disease is hard to grasp for most of us. For example, one medication made specifically for CF can cost as much as $60,000 a year. Although typically covered by insurance, there are some patients who do not have adequate coverage. Those who do might see the consequence of such high-priced medications reflected in their health insurance premiums. For some of our patients, those premiums can exceed their mortgages. Today, we are facing some of the most challenging economic times in our history. But for the CF community, this downturn is even more of a burden. Even as programs are being reduced and families are losing their jobs, healthcare costs continue to climb. What's more, the unpredictability of the timing and severity of CF exacerbations can make budgeting a challenge. Thanks to your support, we have never had to say no to a person in need. When the electricity is threatened to be turned off or a patient can't afford to pick up a new antibiotic, we step in. When the oxygen supplier calls and demands payment or else threatens to take the equipment away, the foundation provides emergency funding. Whether the problem is big or small, we're ready to help. In the past, our videos have highlighted courageous patients and their supportive families. We have shared our children's role in this foundation and have tried to give you a glimpse of what goes on behind the scenes. But tonight we chose yet another special group to recognize. You, the supporters of the Donna M. Crandall Foundation. We thank you all for your time, talent, and financial help. We thank you all for traveling this road with us. We thank you for remembering Donna's fight and the struggle of others like her to breathe just one more day.
'Cause one day I breathe, I breathe, I breathe, I breathe like you. Then one day I breathe, I breathe, I breathe, I breathe like you. I see the future, it seems so clear. One day I breathe like you. Like you. Through my eyes, I see it staring at me all the time. So I wish that it would leave my body.
Wish I could breathe like you, breathe. I know the answer's out there.
Won't you help me